Howdy folks, welcome back to Boondockery. Once again, it's time for more Ruckdiculousness. My last Ruckdiculous video focused on the load panel, and I think it's going to do fantastic for that potential. A couple of things about this pack I absolutely love the potential of are these two pouches. In these two pouches, I was able to put in pretty much an entire camp. And if I was really selective and created a very compact and lightweight camp, I could definitely carry a complete camp in these two pouches, in addition to whatever load I happen to be hauling. Which got me thinking. The load hauler that I made out of the A.L.I.C.E frame, it's super compact, will do the job beautifully. I have no doubts about that whatsoever. And if all I want to do is to haul my load out to the woods, drop it off, come back, then this is perfect the way it is. However, I started thinking, these pouches are pretty nice. And if I wanted to take, let's say I wanted to go out early and pretty much just spend a day there, I'm going to be sort of in a bind because I don't really know how I could have a day pack with that unless I were to attach a day pack to this, and which is possible. But I was thinking about a way that I could carry more things with me on this that wouldn't be permanent. Just like all the padding and the shelf and everything I have on that, it's not permanent. Well, I'll probably keep it like this, but it's not permanent. If I needed the frame for something else, I could take those things off and then put them right back on. Nothing's wasted. I could do that. Then I started thinking about the waist packs that I ordered when I ordered all of this ridiculous stuff. And I was thinking, yeah, I could put it here, or I could use both of the waist packs that I purchased and have one here and here. Let's see if it works. Now here's the plan. I go ahead and I put my load on exactly the way I normally would. I cinch those straps down as tight as I can possibly make them. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to use the inside of the frame and the straps that are now very firmly and tightly in position as resting points for the waist packs. Let's go ahead and put them on and try it out. I have my load frame sitting on a brick, just keep it stabilized. So that's what that weird red thing is at the bottom. And I've got one waist pack, and I am going to bring it around between the load, which is my ammo can, and the side of the frame. I'm going to bring it over the foam padding that I have and pull it out again between the load and the frame. And I'm going to buckle that into position and snug it down. This right here, I can just get tuck in behind it, pull it down, keep it out of the way. I could probably find a better way of doing this when I have more time to think about it. Then I'm going to take my other pack and do the same thing. And I'm going to put that up and over the frame and buckle that into position. Pull that down through. Now, I say now way too much. I apologize. Let's go ahead and rotate that around so you can see this. I'm going to go ahead and start with the bottom. And just to be putting something in it so that there can be some weight in this, so I can see how these things will hang, I'm just going to put a few items in here. We got a couple MREs. We got a sleeping bag liner. And again, this is just to add some weight. Now, none of this would be things that I would consider would be heavy. I would not want to take a lot of weight in this, but just take enough things out that I could use for a day camp. Pull that down, buckle it up. Do the same thing up here. Again, a couple MREs, another sleeping bag liner. And in each one of these, there's probably only a couple pounds, maybe 3 or 4. I'd say probably right around 4, I guess, max. But it is putting some weight on there. That looks like it would do fine for like a day trip. I'm going to go ahead and put it on and see how it feels. Packs on. Feels just as good as it did before. I don't notice that much of a difference at all. I was expecting a little bit of this pullback that you get when you extend your load out, like the large A.L.I.C.E pack. It has all the ergonomics of an oak barrel with shoulder straps. And I was expecting a little bit of that. Again, it's not a tremendous amount of weight. It's a very small amount of weight. However, with this idea in mind, I could take a few things out with me and spend the day. I can take water. I can take my hydration system with the filtration. I can take some food. I can take some denatured alcohol and an alcohol stove, and heat up some coffee. A lot of different things I could do with this now, with this idea, whereas before it's pretty much mission specific. I strap on my load, I take it to where I'm taking it to, get rid of it, and head on back. Again, field tests in the future. Folks, I certainly hope that you're enjoying these ridiculous short videos I've been doing. I've had a lot of fun doing them. As always, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.